What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $17,200, about flat on the day. What I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin from the 1 month time frame. We're going to work our way into the 1 hour time frame so we get some good detail. I want to make these videos as quick as possible for you guys. If you like the quick videos, let me know down low, and also put down low what video you'd like to see next. If you want to see Litecoin, ADA, Ethereum, I would love for you guys to put it down low, and whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll do next for our next video. So looking at this on the 1 month time frame, guys, so these are going to represent, each candle is going to represent 1 month of price action. We're still trading below our 50-month moving average, and that's a big area for us that could potentially act as overhead resistance still, and that's going to be at $22,834. So a major area. You can see in the last bull market that started around February in 2019, right in that area, we stayed up above this 50 moving average the entire time. So the fact that we have dropped below it, we're trading below it, we've spent months now below it, it potentially still could act as strong overhead resistance. So we have to keep that area of resistance on our charts. And so far this month, with us being on the 10th day of December, we haven't seen a lot of buying conviction here. You can see how small this candle is. So right now it could just look like continuation to the downside. If this is the case, say we close like this on the month, I would anticipate another move to the downside, guys. And like we talked about, some of my targets are from that $12,000 down, and I think that's a good area to put some limit buy orders in at. Not a bad area to, you know, pick maybe some wicks down in that area and then hold for a longer term position trade. So right now, not a lot of strength from the bulls. If we're taking a look at our MACD, we do not have a monthly MACD cross right now. So we're at negative 3813 right now. So just be patient, I guess, is the main thing that I can say here, guys. If you're dollar cost averaging, this could be a great opportunity to start at these levels and work your way down. But if you're looking for that swing trade or that position trade, I think you need to be cautious in this area because we still could have another leg to the downside. If we get into the weekly time frame, weekly, this looks like it could be potentially a weekly bear flag. The volume has been a little bit higher. Sometimes on these bear flags, it'd be much lower than that, but still we had our straight pull down. We've moved up, haven't had a lot of conviction, still trading below our 200-week moving average and our 50-week moving average, and we potentially have a death cross that could take place on the weekly time frame. So we don't want to see that, guys. We want to get that price action moving to the upside, but right now, nothing but lower highs and lower lows on the weekly time frame. If we get into our MACD, that is positive. So we have crossed our 12s, crossed over our 26, so we'd want to see that stay positive. But still, guys, you know, we're in a tough spot right now. Money flows at a negative 14. VWAP's going to be at a positive 1.87 right now. So just keep an eye on that. We want to hold support of around $15,500 in terms of resistance. A tough area we're probably going to have to deal with. It's going to be about $18,700 and be up to around that $20,000 range that we'd have to deal with. If we get into the 1 day time frame, so on the 1 day time frame, still being dominated by our 50 moving average and our 200-day moving average, so nothing too special there. What you can see is that we have put in higher lows, so these higher lows are what needs to hold. You could even draw a trend line here just to see, guys, and then if we get a break to the downside, most likely we're going to go down and test some of those lower areas around that $15,500. If not, you want to continue to look for higher lows holding this trend line so that we can try to push up through this 50 moving average, and that's going to be at about $18,000. Could be potential overhead resistance. If we can get through that, have a candle close above that, then we try to target up into this range right here, a back test of that, and that could be up to around that $19,000. If we get into our indicators on the 1 day time frame, MACD on the 1 day, 12 is still up above the 26. So you can see right here our blue crossing through our orange there, so we're still trading up above. We're at a positive 144 right now. And then our VWAP is going to be at a positive 3.59. Money flow is going to be at a negative 3.56. So if we take a closer look at this, just really watching that money flow is starting to come up a little bit, VWAP coming down. So keeping an eye on that. If we get into the 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, we finally started to trade up above this 200 moving average on the 4 hour time frame, but we need to hold it. So we need to show that conviction, and so far we've had some selling pressure once we've gotten through that. So just keep an eye on that area. Sometimes, guys, we can back test it. If we're going to hold it, then we can look up to some higher levels around, you know, 18,000 or so. But this is still a tough area for us because sometimes you can get this and then you can roll right over. So just really watch this trend line and see if we can continue to hold these higher lows. If we get into the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame trading up above our 50 moving average, so that's good, and we're up above our 200, so showing some nice strength there on the 1 hour time frame. Also to that 4 hour, trying to get over top of that 200 like we talked about, trading up above it. So now what we need to do, guys, here on the 1 hour time frame, I would say we want to hold $17,100 is going to be an area. Price is getting really tight here, so when it does break, most likely to the upside, we'd be looking for a test of about $17,400. To the downside, if we get a nice little break there, I'd look for a retest of about $16,700. So that's what I want to bring you guys. Just a quick one today. Just be cautious out there. I'm patiently waiting for a great opportunity. You know, there's going to be plenty of time, guys. There's still a lot going against us, and I believe being cautious is the best idea right now unless you're dollar cost averaging. God bless and take care.